You're welcome to this lesson. Today, we are going to learn how to answer YSSE questions on adjectives. I am Rumeso Adeyemo with the brand name English with RMG, and this video is proudly brought to you by IOTA Virtual Learning Platform. This video is the third part of this series on adjectives. So if you are yet to watch the series 1 and 2, I would advise you go to the description now to click on the links to watch the first two before you come back here to continue. So in this video, you are going to get detailed explanation on all you need to know on adjective for you to excel excellently in your YSSE English exam. So are you ready? Let's continue from where we left off in the second part. So here we are going to continue from order of adjectives. So what is order of adjectives? Adjectives are majorly qualifiers from what we explained from the first and second part. And a single noun can have multiple qualifiers. Thus, order of adjectives is simply the rule guiding how to arrange the list of adjectives qualifying one noun. For example, I could say that I have a big red pointing shoe. Do you understand? So that's about three adjectives. So how do I arrange them? This is another example. He bought an Italian big, round, blue, fancy bag. So here we have about 4 to 5 adjectives. So do we just pick these adjectives randomly, or is there an order for it? Of course, there's an order and there's a right way to arrange these adjectives. So this is the right way to arrange adjectives when you have more than one. Quality should come first, followed by length, followed by weight, followed by size, followed by shape, followed by age, followed by color, followed by origin. Then you have your noun, of course. Do you understand? So, adjectives are not just arranged randomly or haphazardly. It has to follow this pattern. However, it is not all of the adjectives at all times that we have all of these qualities. Do you understand? Sometimes it is just a few. So when there is no length but there is weight, you just omit length, you go to weight. When there is no shape, size, color, you omit it and you go to the next one. Do you understand? Now, let's try to form a mnemonic from this rule because it is quite complex to cram everything. So, if we also just want to use the initials, most of the initials are consonants, so it might be difficult to form. So, I've come up with this: QU from quality, L from length, WE from weight, S from the first one, which is size, the second S for shape, A for age, COL from color, and OR from origin. Please always note that the last, which is color, it is not just color. The OR at the end is for what? Origin. Do you understand? And merging all of these together, we are going to have cool wesa color. So what you need to note that is that is double SS. Size first, then we have shape. Do you understand? And also you need to note that color is not just color. It stands for color and origin. So let's go back to our example, which is the sentence I said earlier. He bought an Italian big, round, blue, fancy bag. So if we look at our rule, is this sentence correct in the order that we have arranged it, or we need to adjust this? So the first thing is what? Quality. So what is the quality here? We've explained adjective of quality in the previous video. It's the general impression. So that's what? That is going to be what? Fancy. Do you understand? So the adjective of quality in this list of adjectives is what? Fancy. So let's move on to the next one, which is length. We do not have any information about the length of the bag. So we move on to the next thing, weight. Were we told about the weight of the bag? No. We don't know whether it is heavy or light. So we move on to the next one, which is the first S, and that is what? Size. So what is the size of the bag? We were told that the bag is big. Do you understand? So we are going to add that to it as well. So we have what? Big, fancy, big bag. So let's continue ordering our adjectives. So the next thing is what? Shape on the list. So are we told about the shape? Yes, it is round in shape. So the next thing is what? Age. We're not told whether it is old or new. So we move on to the next one, which is color. And the color is what? Blue. So the last thing on the list is what? Origin. So are we told about the origin? Yes, we're told that it is what? An Italian bag. So this is how to use your cool weather color to bring out the order. So the sentence will read, he bought a fancy big round blue Italian bag. Do you understand? So I hope you are getting how to use the cool weather color rule now to arrange your adjectives in the right order. So let's move on to the next one, which is solving practical questions. So we have question 66 from 2021 past question. So it reads, we all look forward to meeting the dash. We all look forward to meeting the dash. So let's consider the options for us to know how to answer the question. So we have A, beautiful young Nigerian musician. B, young Nigerian beautiful musician. C, Nigerian young beautiful musician. D, Nigerian beautiful young musician. So, how are we going to know which one is the right order? Let's use our cool weather color rule. So, from the cool weather color rule, the first thing on the rule is what? You write the quality first. So, what is the adjectives of quality here? The adjective of quality here is what? Beautiful. So beautiful should come first. So the next thing is learned, which is the L. But we're not told about whether the person is tall or short. Weight, we don't know whether the person is round or slim. Do you understand? So we move on to size. We also do not know the size of this person. Shape, we were not told about the shape of this person. Then the next thing on the list is what? Age. Cool weather color, age. So we don't know the exact age, but there's something related to age, which is what? Young. Do you understand? So we have beautiful, young. So the next thing is what? Color. We don't know the color. The last thing is origin. Yes, we were told the origin, which is what? Nigerian. So our order is beautiful, young, Nigerian. So our answer is going to be what? A, because that is where we have this order. We all look forward to meeting the beautiful young Nigerian musician. So do you understand how to use this rule now? So when you have questions like this, just quickly go to your rough sheets to use the rule to pick out your answer or to arrange your answer. So we have another question from number 49, 2019 WAEC past question. Mr. Kwesi bought dash. Mr. Kwesi bought dash. So now let's look at the options for us to see how to arrange our adjective. We have a cupboard attractive new. B, attractive a new cupboard. C, a new attractive cupboard. D, an attractive new cupboard. So, you can't really guess the answer. You just have to follow the rule. Do you understand? So, we start with quality, which is what? Attractive, general impression. Attractive. We start with the quality of the adjective, of the noun, rather. So, which is what? Attractive. The next thing is the length. We don't know the length. We don't know the weight. We don't know the size. And we do not know the shape. However, when we talk about age, it's not just about saying 5 years, 6 years. Do you understand? New, old, young, old. All of these are also related to age. Do you understand? And we're told that it is a new cupboard. So under age, we say what? New. So that means attractive, new is the order of the adjective. Do you understand? So our answer is what? D. Mr. Quester bought an attractive new cupboard. Do you understand? I hope you are getting the logic of how I'm using this rule. Whenever you want to use this rule, just calm down, write your mnemonic, which is cool weather color, and try to, follow the order. So this is another question, question 60 from 2023, past question again. So we have mother bought dash at the fair. Mother bought dash at the fair. So we need to consider the options for us to see our order of adjectives. So A, an expensive red Japanese car. B, a Japanese red expensive car. C, an expensive Japanese red car. D, a red expensive Japanese car. So which of these is going to be our answer? Let's use our Kolwesa color rule. So we'll start with the quality, which is what? Expensive. Do you understand? So the quality is, it is expensive. So the next thing is length. We don't know the length of the car. So we move on to the next thing on the list, which is weight, W-E. We also do not know the weight, so we move on to the next one, which is size. We're not told the size. So we move on to the next one, which is shape. We're not told the shape, so we move on to the next one, age. We don't know the age as well, but we're told the color. The color is what? Red. So the order is expensive, red. So we are left with what? Japanese. And Japanese is from the what? Origin. So we say the origin is what? Japanese. So we have expensive, red, Japanese car. So that's the correct order. And that means that our answer is what? A. An expensive, red, Japanese car. Do you understand? So I kept on repeating cool Western color because I want you to get familiar with the acronym that I've formed. Do you understand? So it is not just enough for you to just hear it here. You also need to practice. Practice with it with other past questions. Do you understand? So I hope you understand all that I've explained. If you have another question, do not hesitate to put it in the comments, please. And if you need to rewatch some parts, kindly do so as well. So let's move on to the next type of adjectives, which is what? Demonstrative adjectives. So we've learned proper adjectives, we've learned adjectives of quality, we've learned adjectives of quantity. So now we're moving on to demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjectives point out which person or things are meant. So examples include this, that, these, those, such, etc. So it is used to point out which or what exactly am I talking about. Let's consider a few examples. So we have this boy is taller than that boy. So we have two demonstrative adjectives here, this and that. You can say that they point out the noun that we are talking about. Do you understand? We could also have these books are inspiring. So this here is a demonstrative adjective, pointing out what I'm actually talking about, which is books. Do you understand? So in another example, we could have those boys are brilliant. It's also pointing out the noun that I'm talking about or that I'm referring to in the sentence. So we could also have such idea is great. So such is also a form of a demonstrative adjective, pointing out what is being talked about in the sentence. Do you understand? However, what I really need you to note in demonstrative adjective is that demonstrative adjective can also be singular or plural, depending on the noun that is referred to. Do you understand? So THIS is singular for closer noun. So when I have only one boy, I said this boy, THIS. But when the noun is plural, like I have in books, I use these, THESE. So please take note of this so that you can apply this rule when you write in your examination so that you don't get penalized for grammatical error. Do you understand? So the same thing for that and those for father nouns. That boy, but those boys because it is plural. Boys is plural. I can't say that boys. No. Just like I can't say those boy. Do you understand? So that's for boy because that is singular, and those for boys because those is a plural demonstrative adjective. Do you understand? So this is what I need you to note about demonstrative adjective. So let's move on to the next type of adjective, and which is the last type of adjective that will be discussed. Possessive adjectives. So from the word, possessive adjectives are words that show ownership or relationship between a noun and the person or thing it belongs to. So it is used to show possession. Do you understand? So when I say my bag, your book, I'm showing possession with my and your. Other examples include is, are, it's, are, their, etc. So I can say their house, our school, our bag, its leg, etc. So in sentences, I will say, this is my car. Mine is showing ownership, possession. This car belongs to me. Do you understand? That is your book. Your is another possessive adjective showing that the book is yours. This is our school. Our there is also showing possession for school. Do you understand? It was our idea. Our is also showing possession here. And we could also have I like its color. It is also what? Showing possession. Do you understand? So one thing I also need you to note for possessive adjective is that it is quite different from possessive pronoun. And I wouldn't like you to mix them up. So a possessive adjective takes a noun after it, but a possessive pronoun does not require it. That is, it is compulsory for you to have a noun after a possessive adjective. But after a possessive pronoun, a noun is not needed. So, for example, we have this is my book. You cannot just stop at mine by saying this is mine. Your listener is going to know that that sentence is not complete. Do you understand? So, you have to have a noun after a possessive adjective. But if it is a possessive pronoun, you do not need a noun. For example, this book is mine. Mine already means my own. That is a possessive pronoun. Do you understand? So when you see questions on mine, ours, yours, it is not question on adjectives, it's question on pronouns. So let's look at other examples. Possessive adjectives, mine. Possessive pronoun, mine. So my book or the book is mine. Do you understand? Our versus ours. This is our school, or the school is ours. Do you understand? So there's a difference between the usage of the two. So another example, yours. This is your book, or this book is yours. Theirs. Their bag, or this bag is theirs. Do you understand? And for the last set of words, for example, er versus hers. This is a pen, or this pen is ours. So, do you have any question? Don't forget to put it right down in the comment section. And if you have anything that you would like me to know, kindly put it there. If you stay till the end of this lesson from the part 1, 2 to 3, then you deserve some accolades. Well done. Thank you for putting in effort into getting the best out of your WAEC examination. And I truly wish you all the best. Again, this is English with RMG. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Kindly share with your friends that are preparing for this exam as well. Let them benefit. I love you all. And I've prepared many other videos on different topics for your YSSE examination. So do well to stick to my channel to watch all the videos so that you can get the best out of your YSSE examination. Thank you and take good care of yourself. Bye for now.